Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here with another episode of Yuukoku no Moriarty. So, last episode we finished the Jack the Ripper arc, or so it seems anyways, but apparently the next arc we're getting into, if you encounter the next arc, is coming off directly off the heels of Jack the Ripper, or, you know, the arc regarding it, right? Because the events are kind of sort of tied together, right? A new antagonist is on the scene, and this time apparently more so targeting Moriarty than Sherlock. So, it'll be interesting to see how exactly Sherlock gets himself involved in this one, right? So far, he's still been more than a step behind Moriarty at this point, so maybe is he going to be able to provide some challenge to Moriarty as well, or is he just going to get in the way and, you know, and the rest of us is going to be like, go away, Sherlock, you know, let the big boys play, right? Well, in any case, let's get into the episode and see what's up. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, make sure we're recording and all, and we are off. See? Directly after it. You know, I guess it could be still in the same arc, except, you know, different stages of the arc, if you will. They're really trying to set up Scotland Yard. You know, the Metro Police of London as really more so on the antagonist side, eh? Alright. Yeah. It's kind of also ironic that it's literally his big bro that's behind the scenes calling the shots, eh? Sherlock's big bro. So once again, we're more so at we're the relationship, right? The power relationship we have right now is more so that of like an adult and a kid. You know, it's more of that kind of sort. I should probably stop looking towards here because the camera's actually right here. But anyways, I think I need to like switch my setup sometime. Yeah, why don't I just watch it here and then talk here? Because I got a second screen and all that. Anyways, that's kind of beside the point. What I'm trying to say here is I want Sherlock to quickly become an equal to Moriarty, right? I feel like I'm perfectly fine with Moriarty being the main character, with the story viewpoint from his side, but as I said numerous times before, I want him to be challenged, right? And not just by the other criminals and whatnot, but also by Sherlock as well. The riot in Scotland Yard. Oh. Bloody Sunday. I think the Bloody Sunday that I'm more familiar with is the Russian one. During the Russian Revolution. Or the precursor to the Russian Revolution. Would they be called the Criminal Investigation Bureau at that time? Meh. Oh well. You know, I think the irony of this situation is that it kind of has its roots in the police drama, in the traditional police dramas of Japan. Traditional police-related sitcoms. Right? They always talk about like how. I mean, basically, this kind of situation happens a lot in those kind of police dramas, and then you've always got the rogue, the maverick police officer who's off doing his own thing, fighting for true justice and all that. Kind of like Lestrade is doing right now. Oh, Sherlock? So this is how he's gonna cross paths with Moriarty? I still can't get over the fact that she's called Bond right now. Oh my god. This is like a classic James Bond scene, right? With Q explaining the latest in technology. A car? It's gotta be a car, right? Oh my god, they are going the full James Bond route here. You gotta have the car and all. That's funny. With him? Or with the Moriartys? Or with Sherlock? No, Bond? This is the late 1800s or early 1900s, right? Like literally cross off the century. So at that time, that technology does not exist yet. Well, I guess around the time that automobiles were coming out. Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't actually paying attention to what she ordered. But are they gonna call it a martini? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, arrest someone? Well, not arrest. Or... So again, all part of the grander master plan here, right? He already told him. Yeah, I think that's okay. Though I would have loved to see him actually explain it to Watson. I think it makes sense here, right? In the last episode, we saw Watson being kind of questioning Sherlock's conclusion there. You gotta step your game up, Sherlock. Well, at least he understands that. Alright, so they're gonna be able to get to the ledger because of, yep. Is he gonna pick the lock? Only to realize that, yeah. Okay, how'd it go? Really? Using force, eh? Yeah. Talk about guts. Oh, he realizes? Oh, did they make the handoff already? But I think, why give it to someone who's in the cell, though? Okay, just allowing him to reach for it. Yep. Alright. So how are we gonna end all this? Why does this have the feeling that... Oh, alright. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, never mind. That's definitely not a martini. Oh, is he the chief detective now? Chief inspector? Oh, that dude is. Whoa. Now Moriarty has the chief of the Scotland Yard. Damn. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit. They are in deep. Alright. That's it for now, I guess. See you guys after this. Well, okay, guys, so apparently we are not going to be going into this, what was it called? Milverton, right? Storyline just quite yet. I guess he is going to make his appearance a bit later, or his storyline a little bit later. So, we can see that the conclusion of this, arc, if you could call it that, would be that the Moriartys have now got an inside person within Scotland Yard, and that is huge, right? Literally the chief inspector of the criminal, investigation division. So basically all criminal acts, basically all the crimes that Moriarty is creating right now are all assigned under that particular division or bureau, right? So that is a huge deal here. And that's basically the ultimate goal out of all this. Now the thing about this particular episode though is I feel like I don't know, there's just something off about this whole thing to me. Like, I don't actually like it when an episode just... Okay, actually I think this isn't just this episode, but the series as a whole, right? I don't particularly like it when we basically have this sort of situation where you can't really... you can't really make out what they are all trying to do, and instead, we can see everything concluding by the end of it, right? So, I would have loved if we could have a little bit more information as to, okay, we are trying to do a pincer attack right now with Bond going ahead and trying to get the secret ledger, and I guess the reason to involve Sherlock this early on was just to create a diversion of some sort. Although, I think you can argue that the diversion wasn't even really needed, right? Like, if Lestrade did not take Sherlock and go up there onto that floor and, you know, alert the chief inspector, basically, they wouldn't be having this sort of showdown, and potentially Bond could have just slipped away completely unnoticed and just literally, you know, showed up with the evidence, give it to someone else, and basically, so, you know, there's no particular reason to involve Holmes that early on, right? And in fact, even later on, I don't see what the deal is with trying to involve Holmes here, right? Do they think that he's maybe more trustworthy with this, and can bring down the chief inspector a little bit more? But if so, I would have loved them to actually show that instead, right? Now, I get it. We get a lot of entertaining parts here, right? The obvious references to James Bond with Q, with the gadgets, the cool gadgets and guns and whatnot. We even get the cars as well. And then, of course, we also get this, you know, not quite a martini, but a Patterson, right? But, you know, after all that being said and done, I do wish that we could have gotten a lot more into the nitty-gritty details, right? I enjoy spy thrillers, actually. I enjoy thrillers. I enjoy the James Bond films. I also enjoy the other, you know, the more spy-related films and whatnot. But you want to see the stuff in action, right? In a mystery or a kind of detective genre, you want to have just enough clues, right? Just enough context from all the different scenes that potentially you are able to piece together everything by yourself by the end, once the conclusion is reached, right? You know, if you are observant enough or anything, you could piece all the evidence together and arrive at the same conclusion yourself. That's actually, to me, the most powerful kind of a detective story here. Or if not in the first time, then maybe on the second rewatch, then you could be like, oh, okay, so that's what that scene meant. That's what that particular scene was trying to convey, and so on and so forth, right? You don't really get that here. And the entire time we are left in the darkness, basically going like, okay, so Moriarty has a plan of some sort, and you know, we don't even get them to see what exactly they're trying to do, right? They just basically threw in a completely new character who only later on is revealed that, hey, he's working with Moriarty, so he's meeting with Bond, and oh, so they're on a team in order to try and get that ledger themselves, right? And it's not even a case where what I thought actually was going to happen was they were going to set it up so that right as Sherlock confronts the inspector, you know, they get into the they get into the kind of situation where Sherlock, with the help of Moriarty from the shadows, right, manages to accuse him of the crimes that he committed and bring him down from power, right? I thought that was why they were involving him and also putting Bond to scout ahead and basically set everything up, right? But instead, you know, there was literally almost no particular reason for his involvement here. So I feel like in that respect, I would have liked it if they could have integrated these two storylines a little bit more, right? So yeah, I mean, sure, if you disagree, you know, feel free to comment below and whatnot, but I just feel like I would have loved this to go a different kind of direction. Really, you know, you can still reach the same conclusion, right? And you can still allow Moriarty to be this great mastermind that has everything planned out, and with Sherlock still more or less being his puppet, but, you know, integrating them in a more smooth kind of combination here. And speaking of Sherlock and puppets, well, you know, give credit to Sherlock, at least he realizes this, right? He's not completely in the dark in regards to all this, so he's improving, I feel. So there will be a time in the future when he is going to strike back, right? So hopefully that time comes sooner or later, but, you know, at least this is progress, right? So anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.